Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Flavor of the Week, brought to you by Banditos, fresh, made daily. In Flavor of the Week, Kyle sits down with one of our local priests over 4 different episodes to sample variations of a favorite food or drink while they discuss the ins and outs of life as a priest.
This is Kyle Hyman. Welcome to Flavor of the Week, Part 1 with Father Terry Coonan here.
Good morning.
Good to have you here. And also we thank Banditos for underwriting Flavor of the Week. Check them out, one of their 5 locations. Today we are sampling
some fancy cheese.
Flavor of the Week is always one of my favorite things, and everyone has been fantastic, but this really looks good.
Yeah. They pretty much rolled out red carpet for us when we walked into this cheese shop. It was great.
4 different kinds of cheese, very different kinds of cheese.
Yeah, strong flavors, all of them.
Yeah, you also got some olives.
Yes, they gave us nice little
If we have to wait for the
condiments.
cheese to warm up, should we start with an olive?
It looks like some delicious accoutrement for us to begin with. Bishop Rhodes would be very happy if we tried these olives
He prefers
in his honor.
black olives, which we got a couple black olives.
Yeah, I'm going to eat that one.
Okay.
I like my black olives.
Man, and we got some bread coming too.
Yep.
This
some
is good.
bread for us. We'll be in good shape.
Are you a cheese connoisseur?
Not necessarily connoisseur, no, but I really enjoy the taste of these nice cheeses that I've had. Blue cheeses, Gouda, Brie, and many other things. Goat cheese, I like putting Parmesan cheese, of course, on lots of Italian dishes. Stuff on my salads, too. And, yeah, so I'm not a connoisseur, but I'm learning as I go.
A healthy eater, you are, right? A lot of salads?
I like to eat my salad, yeah, when I can.
Mm-hmm.
At home, I eat lots of salad.
Okay.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, here's the
Candied walnuts in the center there.
candied
Yummy.
walnuts.
Delicious.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
thank you. All right,
Great.
so we got some bread, some candied walnuts, some olives, and our 4 different kinds of cheeses. What cheese do you want to tackle first here?
Let's try the Fontina.
I didn't even know that was a kind of cheese.
Pennsylvania Fontina Val d'Aosta style raw cow.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
go ahead.
All right. They make it nice and stinky, but then it tastes very good.
Okay, let's get a
Oh, yeah,
smell
wow.
first.
Take a whiff of that.
Yep, that smells like...
Smells like I forgot to empty my gym bag for a week.
Yeah,
and
something
Then I opened
something
it.
might not be repairable at this
Wow.
point.
Ouch. Yep, just throw it out and start over. But as far as the cheese, yeah, this is really good Fontina.
Tastes better than it smells.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, that reminds me. Good Friday at my parish, my first parish as a priest at St. Pius X, Father Bill Schooler would always get this really stinky cheese from the Trappist monks down in Gethsemane. We know where Thomas Merton was a monk down in Kentucky. And
Do they make a lot of cheese there?
they make lots of types of cheese.
Okay.
Yeah, and he would always order. They called it aged, I think, and yeah, it was aged, kind of like this stuff, really stinky cheese. And the refrigerator always smelled kind of like this whenever he had the bag open. He put it in like a Ziploc bag and still didn't save it. And on Good Friday, we would have grilled cheese with this kind of cheese. I was always like, why are you making the gym socks cheese? Well, I guess it is Good Friday, so I guess it's okay for us to do it now, but
So eating it, was it sacrificial for you, or did you enjoy it?
it was a penance at least to smell it.
Yeah.
As far as eating it, no. Usually by then, we had heard confessions for like 3.5 hours straight, and I was starving, and anything was glorious. But no, it was good. Yeah, Father Bill knows how to make the stinky grilled cheese, so I was happy with it.
Nice. Maybe you could do that as a fundraiser sometime.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll sell out.
Stinky grilled
All
cheese.
kinds of people will love that. Yeah, we'll be all for it.
So
Wow, this is good.
as we're enjoying some cheese here, I want to hear a little bit of your story of your journey to the priesthood. Let's start with some family background and how you were raised or how you grew up.
Okay, so I grew up in Fort Wayne. My mom and dad both grew up in Fort Wayne as well. So it was nice to have grandma and grandpa nearby, and a big family of 8 kids.
All 4 grandparents nearby?
Yeah, they were still there. Loved the family, extended family and stuff, but loved my big family at St. Vincent de Paul Parish as well. So I went to grade school. All 8 kids, we went to grade school there and high school at Bishop Dwenger High School.
Where are you in the lineup of 8 kids?
I'm number 4.
4 of 8. Middle kid.
Yeah, I'm in the middle. So I graduated high school in 2003. But growing up, we would go to church every Sunday and fill the church pews. I was an altar server. I loved getting out of school to go serve a funeral because I'd get out of class and they'd give me money. here's $10. Thank you for serving this funeral. So I'm like, wow, this is great. Played sports, hung out with my friends and my relatives. Yeah, just kind of pretty normal childhood as far as just kind of suburbia over there at where I grew up. Loved it. Absolutely loved my friends. Loved growing up with them. And loved my family. And also loved my priests. Like my mom and dad, maybe 2 or 3 times I remember growing up, we'd have the priest over for dinner at the house. And I was close with one of the priests at the parish. And we would just kind of get to know him a little bit. Mm-hmm. And so that was good to just see the other side of the priesthood, just like, hey, these people are happy and they enjoy kind of who they are and what they're doing. Yeah. So all that through grade school. And then high school, really involved in the parish youth group. That was a really big thing for me and kind of most of my family, actually. Every one of us, I think, all the kids were involved in the youth group to some degree. Me and my friends especially, for all 4 years of high school, were really involved in the youth group. So every Sunday night I was there, and every Wednesday night we had Wednesday night meetings too. So pretty much twice a week I was going to youth group stuff.
Do you think anything would be different today had you not been involved with that youth group? Or if your parish didn't offer a youth group?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. It's very possible that things could have been a little different. You never know what God does, what he's going to do in someone's life, but it seems like, that was an important part of my growth for sure. And through that time I realized that I could live in the married state or, in the unmarried as a celibate, as a dedicated man of God in the priesthood. I was going to be happy either way. I slowly kind of discovered that about myself, and youth group helped me
in high school
start to see that. Yeah.
You had that realization in high school?
Over time, I was able to start to see that, but actually not until college was I able to look back and say, yeah, that's what was happening here. So it took more time to really see it, but youth group was an essential part of me being able to realize that.
We're talking with Father Terry Coonan here for Flavor of the Week as we try some fontina. So is that just a type of cheese?
Yeah, fontina, is a type of cheese, and apparently Val d'Aosta means they take, if it's that style, they what they call a rind wash, get the outside of the cheese nice and kind of wet and dirty a little bit so that it can get really funky and
so
smell like this.
Do you eat the edge?
You don't have to. I don't think it's going to hurt you, but I think most people...
Is that like extra funky?
Yeah. It'll
the edge of the
it'll probably be a little bit.
I'm going to do it.
Go for it. It won't hurt you.
Oh. No, it's got like seasoning.
Oh. Okay.
There's there's some flavor on that.
Good.
Like
so they put spices and stuff on there. Okay, cool. Let me try it.
I want to hear what you think it is.
Oh, what kind of seasoning it is?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Kind of have to breathe out your nose to
what we got there? I don't know.
Like a smoky flavor?
Yeah.
Like a smoked?
Yeah, but smoked what?
Like a smoked sea salt or something?
Could
I'm just
be.
making this up. I don't even know if that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be, but it's definitely got that smoky style to it. Yeah.
Okay, so high school youth ministry is playing an important role. You said it wasn't until college. What were you studying in college?
I was studying computer engineering at University of Dayton. Go Flyers. And I was there for 2 years. But even after like my first year there...
Programming, computer programming stuff? And
engineering is especially designing computer chips is what this program really kind of focused on more intensely. So I was going to learn that stuff. I was sitting with in class with electrical engineers at first, and then it would have been transitioning those last 2 years of school into more specifically computer stuff. I did learn some code, and I don't remember much of it because I only took like 1 or 2 classes. So.
And you're not using it?
Yeah, I haven't used it for. It's been a long while. Over 10 years.
So you're at Dayton, studying engineering for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then said what?
Well, over there, got involved in kind of the faith sharing stuff, and we sort of formed a Catholic community there. We sort of created an alternative to campus ministry, actually. That was kind of just grassroots with me and some other people. We wanted to do something that was kind of more specifically Catholic and really centered around our Catholic faith and the sacraments, adoration and things like that. So people just started starting things up and making things work, whereas the campus ministry was trying to reach everyone, including the non-Catholics around. So they weren't so explicit about that Catholic stuff. They were just trying to community of faith, kind of that, and avoiding those things that might divide.
Yeah. Do you think that was a good thing?
Yeah. No, I mean, in some ways it wasn't, because that's why we started our own.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to see Catholics get supported in their faith.
Yeah.
Explicitly and directly supported in that, and stay close to the church and stuff like that. So we did that, and I think after two years of that, the university said, what you're doing is good, and we're going to give you money to keep going and keep doing this stuff, so you can come and use our copy machines, and we'll give you $1,000 to use every year, or whatever you want. So we had our own retreats going, and we organized priests to help lead these retreats at these different places. They were awesome. It was really, really cool to be able to see how that can work, and how the laity can sort of start their own good stuff. But anyway, so that was happening down there, a very important part of my discernment. And then I'm looking at this question, still of priesthood is still in my heart. During high school, I didn't get a clear answer of it. I wanted a voice from heaven, and that doesn't happen very often. So it didn't happen for me. And I didn't get a no, don't go to seminary. I just didn't get a voice or something clear. So I was still thinking about it, still asking that question. And it got more and more urgent to me, or I was more and more open to it. Then all of a sudden, my brother calls me up, and he's like, "Guess what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go be a priest."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, I can't believe that," because you were always the guy who was like, "No way," and now you're like, "Yes way." It's like, how does that happen? How do you change? Because I'd been thinking about it on the fence for a long time,
And he knew that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty. Yeah, he was aware. So, yeah, he was like, "I'm going." I'm like, "Oh, that's great. Well, I want to talk to the vocations director too about transferring, because I don't want to be in college for another 5-6 years, because I was going to do the co-op program in order to pay for school. So it adds 2 more years of school.
Yeah.
I wasn't really excited about waiting that long and all that stuff, and I wanted to see if you could transfer or if you had to start over. And I was like, if you have to start over, then hey, I'm halfway through this degree. I'm just going to finish this degree.
Yeah.
But he got back that I don't have to start over. I can transfer in, and credits will transfer. I can pick up where I left off. So okay, well now it's something very feasible. I want to talk to this guy and figure it out. So I did. And Father Bernard Gaelic set me straight on what seminary is about, and made me convinced that that's what I want to do. Really, the only thing he had to say was, you don't have to be 100% sure about being a priest to go to seminary. You go to seminary to figure that out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, well, great. I thought I had to figure it out beforehand, kind of a thing. So, all right, let's sign up, because this has been driving me crazy for 6 years, and I want to know, and I need the help to do it. And seminary definitely helped a lot.
And now you're a priest.
And I'm a priest, 6 more years of school in seminary, and then got ordained in 2011.
And you like it?
And we love it. I love it. My brother, I'm sure, loves it too. Yeah, we talk, so.
All right, well, I would like to talk a little bit more about your family, growing up, what it's like to have a brother that's a priest, talk about some of the athletics that you're involved with, high school ministry that you're a chaplain, and a lot to talk about. We'll have to do that in future episodes of Flavor of the Week.
Great.
One more taste of the Fontina Valdosta?
Yes, sure.
All right. What do you give this? 1 to 10.
Wow, this is a really good cheese. The smell factor is something that might mess up my refrigerator, when I want to have other foods. So that's the only thing that's bringing it down. So we'll give it an 8.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Well, for more, tune in to future episodes of Flavor of the Week with Father Terry Coonan, brought to you by Bandito's Fresh Made Daily.